Hi everybody, check it out. So I am now in front of our new Airbnb. It is finally done. So I'm kind of giving you the big reveal. But yeah, and excuse how I look. I've been schlepping it all day here. So I want to take you in so you can see what we've been doing. We're so excited it's done. So check it out. So here's our front porch and we're gonna go inside. So yeah, this is the very first Airbnb we've ever done. I've been doing real estate for 25 years, mostly sales, running real estate companies, and this is the very first time I've ever done an Airbnb, and we get so many questions asking, "Hey, thinking about doing Airbnb." Through our property management company, Central Property Management, we get lots of people asking, "What do you think? Should we rent or should we do short-term rentals?" And quite honestly, I was getting to that point where I've never done one personally. So I told Todd, "Here's an opportunity. Let's try it." And he was like, "Sure, let's do it." So we finally did it. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, it is not easy. I don't care what anybody is saying on these videos. It is not easy. There's so much detail in putting an entire house together. And, when you put an Airbnb together, you want to think about, hosting and making sure everybody's comfortable. And my gosh, it's like details and nuances that you wouldn't even think about in your own home. So, yeah, that's why I'm creating this. I wanted to kind of show you and share with you everything that we've done. So, this whole house was renovated. We had it rented for 7 years, and the tenants lived in it. Like I've never seen anybody live in a house before. I couldn't believe it. They completely built out the backyard, which I'll show you in a second, and put in, I can't even express to you. They put in so many things. I had to have an entire crew of 5 come in and remove everything that they put in the backyard. I asked our contractor, GC Concrete and Design, to come out and work their magic and do what they do, and they did. Oh my gosh, they brought it. So, but yeah, I just, you know. I wanted to be able to tell people that I have had experiences in putting together an Airbnb, short-term rental, whatever you want to call it, without, being very limited in what I've heard about, what I've read about, what I've learned about through secondhand. This is the first time we've done this. Actually, we have 2. The other one has already been put on the market, and that's our condo at the lake. And we did put it on the market, and it went live on a Friday. Monday, we had people staying there. We were lucky the first time because the person that's staying at our condo had rented it for an entire month. So anyway, I want to show you what we did in the backyard. It's just absolutely gorgeous. We hosted a dinner here this past weekend for friends because I've been so busy working at this house, I didn't have time to clean my house. So I was like, you know what, Todd? We're just going to have the dinner there. And we had 7 people over, and it was just really nice and comfortable. So originally we were going to put a fire pit in, and that's permanent. They glued those bricks together, so I cannot move them. So I stuck a fountain in there because of the burn bans that we have going on here. So we're just not going to let anybody do fire pits for right now until it's safe. But yeah, check it out. We have an outdoor kitchen area, and it's covered. And it's right next to the little putt-putt green. Isn't that cute? That was Guillermo's idea. Loved it. As you can tell, we have absolutely no grass back here. And that's on purpose because of how the sun orientation is. We don't get a lot of sun past 2 o'clock. So it's like high noon right now. So that's why I'm out here filming. But anyway, yeah. I just kind of wanted to share with you the experiences that we had um, putting this together. It's a great experience to have if you are a real estate investor, because at some point it does come across, maybe this is something that we should do. I'm going to turn on the fireplace so you guys can see it. And yeah, so what did I learn? I learned you have to be extremely organized. I learned that it takes way more time than you think. It's if you think it's going to take a month, it's going to take about 2 months, possibly three. In my case, it took 5 months because I didn't have a lot of time that I could um, commit an entire day or entire week. I would come here after hours, after my day job. I would come here sometimes on the weekends and just hang out. Thank God we put the TV in, because I would sit here and watch some television, like some of my baking shows, while I'm putting everything together, decorating, hanging pictures, and things like that. Should I have hired somebody to do the design? Probably, but I'm stubborn like that. I wanted to kind of learn it myself so that when I did talk to our clients, I can share with them, hey, these are the things that I learned. And let me tell you, the photographer just left, which is why it is ready, because when the photographer comes, that's, you got to hustle and get it ready. So he just left, and he's from Utah. He just moved here from Utah, where it's a huge Airbnb um, area because of all the outdoor recreational things that they have. And he said that over his career, he photographed and did videos of over 700 units. And he even said, um, you know, he's starting to see where short-term rentals are getting way more popular than normal, because people are really wanting to have a more comfortable experience. Hotels are a bit cramped, especially if there's more than two people, if you have an entire family. So I'm glad that we did this. And he was phenomenal. He gave me so many tips because of his experience. He showed me, hey, do this, do that. One little tip he showed me was how to hang the towels in the bathrooms, so that it showed better. So I thought that was really, really funny and cute. But anyway, yeah, here we are. Here it is, fully done. It's so funny because I brought some of the furniture from our other office here that we weren't using anymore, and it's so funny. It's true. If you always buy something that you like, no matter where you shop, um, anywhere you go, if you have a color palette that pulls you and you always pick the same colors, they all match. It all goes together. So I thought that was hilarious because people always ask me, what's your favorite color? Taupe. I love taupe. Taupes, grays, beige, and this entire house is taupe, gray, and beige. But it goes, and I love it. And it's very comfortable. It's clean. It's new because it's remodeled. That's a table that we brought from the office. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me. This will be coming live soon, and we're really excited about this experience. Now, would I do it again? Maybe, but not anytime soon. I want to take a break, but I'm glad that I did do this because I did learn a lot from doing it, and the experience is really good. So anyway, if you have any questions about, what it's like to put an Airbnb together, I'm happy to share with you. Also, Simpsonville is one of the few pockets in upstate South Carolina that has not banned the short-term rentals. So this is where we're at. I know Malden has banned it, and Greenville City proper has also banned it. But there aren't a lot of hotels and options for people to come and stay outside of you know what's available in off the highway in these hotels. And if you have a larger family or you're looking to move to Simpsonville or upstate South Carolina and Greenville, it's nice to be able to stay at a short-term rental. Or if you go through what we've experienced with our clients, their house is not ready for them to move into, that they can't close on for a week or two. Short-term rentals, that's the where to be. That's what you got to do. Alrighty, well, thanks so much. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Bye.